on, guys? Tails86 here with Weekly Review, and today we're going to be checking out on the Super Nintendo one of the supposed best games from the Super Nintendo, actually the second best-selling one on the Super Nintendo, which is Donkey Kong Country. So let's go ahead, guys, and start the review for this first episode for a few coming weeks of the Summer of Retros. Welcome, guys, to Donkey Kong Country. Now, this game was made back in 1994 from Rare and Nintendo, and it was supposedly the second best-selling game from the Super Nintendo's entire lifespan, which ended sadly in 1996, I believe, was the right year. Correct me if I'm wrong. Feel free to correct me if I'm wrong, but anyway, basically the whole entire story is about that Diddy and Donkey Kong are just enjoying a relaxing day in the jungle, and King K. Rool and his minions come and steal their bananas, and it's up to Diddy and Donkey Kong to go back and retrieve them. So let's go ahead, guys, and start some gameplay and show off why this game is so awesome. Alright, guys, so let's go ahead and show off some gameplay of Donkey Kong Country Returns, and let's talk about the game. So we have the basic controls, which are left and right to move back and forth. You have your down button for ducking. You can grab stuff with your Y button. You can also run. You can do a roll with Donkey Kong, and you'll do a somersault with Diddy. You can actually tag out with each other by using the select or A button. So let's go ahead and take out some enemies. So you can jump on them, and then you can also roll into them. When you hit, I believe it is 7 enemies in a row, you will gain a 1-up from it. You can also gain 1-ups by doing many other things like collecting 100 bananas. You can get all 4 letters to spell Kong. And also the same thing for collecting 3 emblems with the same animal. So you can use 5 different animals, which are the rhino, you can use the ostrich, you can use the toad, you can use a parrot, and you can also use a swordfish. Each of them have names, and sorry, I cannot remember all the names of them, so sorry about that. But basically, as you go through the game, you're going to find little mini games all over the place, so you're going to want to make sure to try to go through each of the areas thoroughly, and try not to miss anything where you can get extra lives, because you will need them sometimes, especially when you get to the harder levels. Like as you can see on the first level, there's really not that much to it. I mean, you have the rhinos, so you're able to almost take out anything. So now let's go ahead and move on to a harder level. Okay, guys, so welcome to the next stage that we're going to be going into, which is called Temple Tempest. Now, this is basically like a temple area. We're going to be having to go around and move out of these squirrels' ways, or these beavers' ways. I don't know why I said squirrel. They both look the same. But anyway, let's go ahead and take it into this section right here. This is going to be an easy way for us to gain some 1-ups. Nice. Very nice. Ah, very wrong on that. Try one more time, but the game is so well done. I mean, even if you look at it from back in the day when it first came out on the Super Nintendo back in '94, you really couldn't tell that the game has aged. I mean, it really hasn't aged that badly. I mean, it still holds well today for even today's market. I mean, even if Nintendo decided to go the way that they did when Rare decided to make this game, like how they did with the graphics that they chose, the game still, again, holds extremely well. Probably one of the most well-held games, or the most well-held game series that I've seen on the Super Nintendo. And I can guarantee you a lot of people will agree with me on that, because it's just a fun game to play. I mean, it really is. And there's a lot of really cool features in this game that make it just awesome. But anyway, guys, I'm going to be giving Donkey Kong Country a 10 out of 10 because this game deserves every bit of that 10 for lots of reasons. Not only just because it was the next generation for just a Nintendo brand system, but it was the turning point in terms of being able to see what a true console could actually handle, and which the Super Nintendo was able to handle a lot more than people thought it could. So guys, I want to thank y'all for enjoying this review of Donkey Kong Country for the Super Nintendo. And guys, until then, this has been Mentality 6 with Weekly Review. Take care. Later.